how the fuck did I become a millionaire overnight? So we want to get more raw and just real with this platform here. And I just want to be myself. So, you know, when I first started, it was more structured, like, hey, this is the way to do it. But it's like, nah, this is my way I'm going to do it. So to get pumped up, we're going to fucking start with some pre-workout. We're going to take a straight shot to the dome. Uh, so, woo, how I became a millionaire overnight. So this Petros event that I went to, one of my buddies hit me up from the program. One of my teammates, just gonna fucking choke me out. He hit me up. He's like, "Hey, this Petros event's coming up. Let's go." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Petros? Like, what are you talking about?" 1 minute. Sheesh. He's like, "Petros, let's fucking go. Are you down?" I'm like, "Yeah, like let's go. Like fuck it, let's go." I didn't even know what it was, but it was like somebody's inviting me somewhere. He must be good. He's on the same page as me. I've been following him. We're on the same page. Let's make it happen. So I looked him up. I looked him up on YouTube real quick, and I immediately was attracted to what he was talking about. At that time, I was living in Garden Grove, California, and this guy said he grew up down the street from me, right there in Orange County, where I was living. So that immediately attracted to me. And then I heard, hey, like I was robbing and stealing at a point in time. Now I'm a multi-millionaire. I was like, oh man, I gotta fucking listen to everything this guy's put out. And from that day forward, I was just listening and soaking in my head and everything that he was talking about. And and from there, it just kind of grew. So I started researching and like, hey, what can I learn from this event? So I went into this event with no expectations. Like I didn't have any expectation. It was just like, let's fucking go to this event. It's gonna be an opportunity. There's gonna be fucking a bunch of people. They said 700 people from all over the world. You know, people coming from over here, over here. I was like, fuck, this is an opportunity for me to really just get myself out there. You know, crazy fitness. Just get myself out there. So I fucking went to this event. The day came. I paid $500 to get the tickets. One ticket. My buddy paid for his ticket. I got him that same day. The day came. I went to this event and immediately, as soon as they started the show on day one, it was a 2-day event. Day one, I was immediately hooked in. Like, wow, I'm amongst. It was a lot of people who I had nothing in common with. I could just see it right off the bat. They look nothing like me. So I was immediately hooked. Like I'm in the right room. I'm in an uncomfortable environment. I'm in the right place. So man, I found love from the time that it started to the next day to the time that it ended. And I just learned so much. You know, I have my notebook here from that event, and I have I have a ton of notes that I took. I don't know if you can see it. So this is all from the event, and it goes on. You know, my first notes that I have is just money. Money equals freedom, and freedom it equals freedom from what? From outsmarting the system. You know, we all work 9 to 5 jobs, and it's kind of like, who says we need to work 9 to 5 jobs? You know, why can't we work for ourselves? You know, why can't we be free thinkers and work for ourselves? And then it goes on to, it's just like money solves problems, you know. And there are a lot of problems that we have. Everybody has a lot of problems, and money is the resource to fixing them in this life. And that's what it was all about. It just kind of went on, and there was maybe about 10, 8 or 9 to 10 speakers that weekend. And there was just so many gems, so much gold. You know, I put it all down. And how I feel I became a millionaire is all mindset, right? You adapt the habits of these millionaires. They're sitting here saying, hey, this is what I do on a daily basis. or hey, this is what I did to get where I'm at now. This is the structure that I followed on a daily basis. I did not fucking eat garbage food. I did not drink alcohol and party all weekend. Hey, I woke up every day at fucking 4, 5 o'clock. I did this, I fucking then I hit the gym. Everybody had that in common. We ate right, we ate healthy, and we worked out. On a daily basis. It wasn't so much to look good. It's like, okay, now I look good, but it's in a reflection of my mind and how disciplined I am. So going back in that event, they asked like, hey, how many people in here are going to be millionaires within the next 5 years? And the whole room raised their hand, and I was just like, I looked at my buddy. He already had his hand up, and I was just like, all right, that's what it is now. Like we're done with that little mindset. Where I grew up, and just like where I grew up and how I grew up, you weren't like pre-programmed to become a millionaire. Like I wasn't raised to say, hey, Anthony, you're gonna become a millionaire, so you gotta live this way. It was just more like I just kind of went with the flow of how life goes. But it's like, no, there is a process and a system. When you want to be successful, you want to be disciplined, you want to break barriers, especially when you're coming from what I came from, the prison system. I put a lot of my stories already on YouTube just to introduce myself to everybody. I'm still choking from this fucking pre workout. And I got in the game. I got in this game not for money, because there are people who become rich, doing fitness, nutrition, mindset. It wasn't about that. It was like, hey, this in the beginning, it was a tool to help fix myself, my mentality, because I was headed down a dark road, and I was already seeing either I was going to end up back in prison or I was going to end up dead. And I did not want to go out like that. I did not want to go out uh, with a bad reputation. A bad reputation of somebody who came in this world and fucked up their whole life and didn't change. I needed that redemption story. I've always wanted that redemption story, and I'm living it right now. I'm breaking barriers, and I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in myself. Again, I'm a fitness coach. So I constantly get phone calls of people who are interested. They get motivated by my content or what I put out on my posts, and they reach out to me, and then it just dies. Like they start asking, and I'm like, all right, this is the price. It's $750 for 3 months. Boom. Never hear from them again. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, how much money did you spend in Vegas last weekend when I see you post on Vegas? Like, the rooms are like, you just add it all up. Like, it doesn't make sense. But you're not going to invest in not only your health, but the health of your children and your children's children. You just want to see them watch you have fun your whole life. And then they're going to think that that's the way to live their life. But a lot of people don't think that way. They're just fucked up way of thinking. I was there. I know what it's like. I did that all last year. I can go back and show you guys a whole bunch of videos of me just posting, partying, having fun, just doing a lot of things that I wasn't happy about. At the end of the day, when I was sober, I was not in a good place. I partied so hard to where then I was depressed because I had to go to work. I had to go to work with a hangover, and now it's just like, fuck. I'm dragging at work. I'm depressed because I'm overweight. I look like shit. I feel like shit. But this year alone, I have spent, I do the math. I've spent, I want to say, upwards of $10,000 easy just on investing in myself, learning, attending events, being around like-minded individuals. None of it's free. The same way it costs to have fun and party, it's the same thing when you want to do right and live healthy. It costs to eat good food. It costs to learn how to work out with structure. Well, if you're not seeing results, you're gonna give it up. That's how I was. That's how I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But again, that's what I go through. Investing in myself. I have not hesitated to invest in myself. At that event on the final day, they were like, here, this is the opportunity. This was left on our chair. I still have it. This was left on our chair, and it's like, hey, don't open it. Wait to open it. So I waited to open it until they told everybody to open it, and it was like, boom, there's an opportunity to join us for 1 year, a 1 year coaching program that also comes with events, live events where we will all meet up again in two different locations. And there's other opportunities along with that, and it's gonna cost you, the way I seen it, it cost me way less than it cost me the same it was just to get fit, to learn the process of how to lose weight. I'm like, for a whole year, there hasn't been any of those opportunities like that, especially coming from high credibility, as Pedro's was and his team in the whole event. So I took it right there on the spot. I went ahead and I paid the 2,500 for a year's worth of coaching. I have access to over 100 videos on how to build a a business from the ground up, starting from scratch all the way up to the top. Resources, how to communicate better. The list goes on and on. The amount of resources now that I have with networking has expanded to over 250 resources. And that's what you need, because all 250 people are on the same page. We're all trying to elevate our lifestyle, get better, build a business, help others. That's the ultimate goal, and the message that I want to get across here is I'm trying to help others get fit, release them bad habits, be more of a role model to your kids. I was there, I know what it was like, and I was miserable. I was miserable. I was watching my bad habits get passed on to my kids, and enough was enough. Enough was enough. I made it happen. I changed. It's now going on eight months that I changed my habits. 6 months that I got fit. 3 months since I became a fitness coach, and we're doing well. I'm helping others. I'm showing others the process, and I'm hoping that once they accomplish the goals, I can teach them how to help others. And help others get fit, how to maintain their body. Right now, I just started my reverse, which means I'm gonna be putting on muscle, putting on weight. It's coming along well. I've gained 2 pounds, and I'm gonna continue climbing. But I want to drop another gym for you guys. Since I'm definitely trying to take Crazy Fitness YouTube channel to the next level. I got mics now. I got a little light system, and I'm gonna get a couple more other things, like I said I would, just to be able to provide the best experience, the best knowledge to anybody this might reach. Because that's what we do here. We fucking sit here and we take a pre-workout, and my fucking throat burns, but I'm gonna go hit the gym right now. So let's say I want to drop something else. So something that I got here from I have a lot of notes from Steve. Steve Eckert. He hold on. He So he went over his process for the day, right? He's a ex-Marine. He's very highly disciplined. He's on Instagram. He posts, his process, his daily life, and he's definitely a man with discipline, and somebody that, if you're trying to get disciplined, you want to learn from this guy, right? Like, hey, he's doing something right. His family's in line. His lifestyle matches, what he's talking about, his mindset. And his thing was family, fitness, finance, faith, right? Morning process, you want to start your morning process hydrating. You want to clear your system out, because while you're asleep, your body is working. So you want to drink and clear everything out of your system. You want to go into meditation right after that. So if you're getting up in the morning and you're already rushing around because you're late, you've already failed. So if you have to wake up an hour earlier, you want to get up, hydrate, meditate, and you want to do a journal. You want to write something down. I do my journal through my Instagram posts, where I'll journal and I'll scribble some stuff of mainly what I went through to get better, or where I was at. Sometimes it's like what I'm going through today. What's on my mind now that when I wake up. Um, and I put it out there. So it's about a morning process, developing that morning process. There's no multi-millionaire like me who has the mindset. Now we're just got to put in the work to get there. I've had a morning process. This is barely my first year, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's over time of being consistent and continuing to get better that you start to see better results. So that's just a little gym that I'm putting there. It all starts with your morning process and how you start your day. I now wake up an hour earlier than I used to, just to make sure that I'm take care of everything and I'm at the gym. I'm not rushing and I'm not late, because once you're late, you've already failed. If you wake up and you're behind, you've already failed. Think ahead. Let's become millionaires. If you need help with your fitness, with your nutrition, or with your mindset, hit me up at Crazy Fitness. We're here to get fit. It all started with fitness. We're gonna get you started with fitness. I got plans for beginners and I got plans for experts. Experts, they're ready for nutrition and fitness. Beginners, we're gonna start you off with working out only. Hit me up. Let's get started. Let's get working out. I'm fucking ready. I'm pumped up. Let's fucking go. Hit me up if you need support at crazy_fitness. We're gonna get fit. Let's fucking go. Get it.